That looks pretty good. Switch over to that. Alright. SWAT. Yeah, you should, Cornetto. You absolutely should. Is that looking good to you, SWAT?
Yeah, it looks good.
Alright, then we will start here, and yeah, I'm gonna let you pretty much take the mic because you looked over these demos, so just to let me know if I should pause, if you want to try to go wild with game speed, whatever you want. It's gonna be kind of your show. So here we go. We'll start on your POV. I know you get the early advantage in this game.
Yeah, so first kill, nice. Man, this is really laggy on Discord now.
Laggy,
But
like just.
It's like 360. It's less than 360, but I can still make things out.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this is the green armor fight. Okay, I take it. I think you come through the teleport and end up killing me.
Yeah, I mean, so far I'm just.
Right, but yeah, it's just all about getting early control. And now I've kind of established it. You're still trying to go for the rifle damage and whiffing here. Okay, I think you hit one. Then.
Yeah, I think I was frustrated with my early damage output being lacking. I felt like I should have been able to win some of the fights already and had more than I had, so I was having a hard time letting go.
Towards the end, like I think when it's like 28 to 20, you start hitting like every rifle.
Spoilers, man. Whoa.
Yeah, if you want to pause there. So this is kind of what we just talked about in Discord. If you do demo time like 9:05, you'll have to do it twice probably. Yep. But okay, so go to my point of view, and then if you run it like so, I drop down onto yellow armor. Yeah, that's a good idea. So I drop down into yellow armor. I think you have machine gun and a rifle, right?
Quad damage in 10 seconds.
Okay, so I have the armor, which most people try to equate to control, but there's really no control. Like, it's contested control when you have armor and no items, and the other person has no armor and all the items they need. Because, sure, I have the stack advantage, but I can't deal damage. My damage output is 5, or your damage output is like 5 times higher than mine will be.
Yeah.
So I guess technically I could have survived that if you had missed or if I'd moved better, but yeah. I think you end up taking the health boost now, right?
Well, you're right on top of it, but probably. Although the thing, though, is about that play, I wouldn't change anything about what you did. Because
no, it's still good to deny the yellow.
Exactly. You've got a 6-3 lead, 6-2 at the time. Like, it was completely worthwhile play on your part.
Yeah, I think denying the yellow is generally worth dying for, especially at this stage in the game.
Yeah. Yeah, the only time denying the yellow might not be worth doing is if you can get comparable stacks somewhere else and you have a closer frag situation. But by and large, I mean, yellow is the most powerful major item in terms of major items that actually spawn enough for them to make a difference. So
yeah.
All right, we'll resume here. Yeah, you're not even going to contest health boost.
I think I'm just waiting for the quad and getting green armor because I haven't been out back here again.
And that was smart. I'm not even sure what I was doing there
because I was so late. Point of view now. Yeah, so if you pause again here. So I didn't notice this until I watched this demo. Do you normally take this position when playing anti-quad?
Tough. I'm pretty fluid in my anti-quad play, but I do like camping this ladder. Yeah, I take this position a lot because there's two things that are good about this position. If I hear, I'll be able to hear telly, so I'll know where you're coming from and I can ditch. Or if you want to attack from down, you'll take at least reasonable damage.
Yeah, and you'll be able to see me and hide behind the railing for sure. So
yeah.
I hadn't even thought of this. I've been playing this map for like 6 years. So
we'll resume here.
Yeah. So actually, because I fucked up and you had such a good position, I didn't get to use the quad.
Yeah, that went well for me. We'll go back to your POV though.
Yeah, kind of a throwaway kill there.
So I've got what in theory should amount to actual control. I'm having a hard time keeping you from getting weapons, and you have green, but I'm in a pretty good position here, so you would hope, but I'm missing my rifles.
Yeah, this should have been me being killed.
Oh, I got it in the end, just
Yeah.
like badly. And now the next Y will be up, and you really don't have much of a play on it. I know where you're coming from, but
Yeah.
hey, I just suck, so you get 2 great rockets.
Besides, I think I got your health low enough where I can kill you now.
Yeah, although I should have been able to take you out with MG there, so
Oh, for
still,
sure.
I've been kind of sloppy, but you had 2 great rockets there, and now you're in better position for the quad.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take it pretty easily here because there weren't any weapons for you to spawn onto. And now, okay, you've gotten me low enough where, yeah, you can kill me. And now I think next yellow is probably going to end up being yours. And this is kind of the same situation we were in like a minute ago or 2 minutes ago when you killed me at yellow.
Yeah, I'm going to pause there. Go on, though.
Okay, yeah, because you had no weapons. I didn't have the machine gun. I just had rifle, but I've still gotten you fairly low. I think, what is it? You have like 110 total stack.
Yeah, and that's what I wanted to talk about was like, me, the bones of what I did there are fine. I just played it so badly. In fact, I'm going to go demo time 7:30 and then do it twice. And then watch me.
Yeah.
Alright, so you've got right now just rifle. So this is fine.
Yep.
Right now this is fine. I could even win this fight.
Yeah, with pistol.
And I think I'm going to win this fight. But here, I should have seen, like, a second earlier when you got past me, like, this is,
yeah.
what's the logical fallacy you call this? Sunk cost fallacy.
Yeah.
There's no reason I need to finish this kill. I should have ditched to the ladder when I saw that you were going to get to MG before I could kill you. So this is me being way overconfident in my pistol, and look how badly I end up paying for it. Like, that could have been full control, basically, if I just backed off to MG sooner. I'm in a good position to get to green armor and deny you that. Like, everything should have been fine here. That was a really greedy play that bit me hard. Alright, I'll go back to you and unpause.
I think I'm going to end up running into you, around green armor, because you're just trying to protect it. So
yeah. So I make the same play I discussed, but I'm really crippled here, and I didn't need to be. And now well, one of us needs to die. Whoever dies first is getting YA.
Pretty much.
Or we could just both
I
be...
can kill you with a grenade here, actually.
Not
no,
quite.
I guess
but, yeah, alright.
Yeah, I kill you as you pick it up. So now no one has control again. Nice rifle.
Nice pistol.
Yeah, so I thought I could kill you with a pistol before you got to health boost.
Yeah, well, you effectively did, in terms of I didn't get to use the health boost. And now you've managed to get the better.
Quad are coming up, so it's going to depend on how you fight.
I'm probably going to try to trade for YA. No, I guess I don't.
No, I think you did pretty good damage. I think you actually end up killing me. Yeah,
Mutual.
simul kill, and then I'm spawning. No, I'm not. Okay, yellow.
Oh, I made the jump!
Yeah.
I never make that jump!
It came through the pipe, too. Like, Jesus.
Yeah, genre, absolutely do that. We just both apparently felt cocky enough that we could pull it off. But absolutely suicide if you're low and a major item's coming up.
So, when you made this jump, because everyone else who does it takes it and, like, just falls back down to the lower floor. Mm-hmm. So I just assumed you did that.
Yep.
You actually came up here on the other side of this pipe here. And I have no idea.
I don't even know how I did that. Hold on. I'm so bad at that jump.
Okay, simul kill.
So I see you taking the YA, and like, I never even go for this jump, but here it's like, well, if I don't get this jump, I am hosed. So
yeah,
set it up. Come through, sick. All right.
Yeah. I had no idea you actually made it. Okay, and now, sure, you don't have weapons yet.
Oh, the nade.
You don't have control. I was gonna say maybe you'll get control.
I could have. That nade was dope.
I got a very lucky spawn there. So next fight's over this yellow again, this area. This, I think, is actually a pretty good way to defend it with the rockets spamming me from above. Oh wait, that's me I'm watching. Never mind.
Yeah, and I was late. I guess I figured that you were as good as dead and either wouldn't show up or I would have a guaranteed finish on you. But instead, I just totally fucked that up. See, you're on 25 health there. Like, that's what I'm thinking, but it's not working out for me at all. And now you're going to get health boost and be fine.
I was, but then I picked up that health bubble. But
yeah.
Okay, so now I have like 50 stack more than you, I think.
At least.
75, whatever. Okay. I have a feeling we're still about even, but you're pulling off now. Okay, and now with the green armor, I'm like 100 more than you, I
Yeah,
think.
you're
So,
gonna win this YA unless something crazy happens.
Yeah. Not sure, you're not even pushing onto it, which I think is fine. Oh, or you just came late, I guess.
No, I think I figured I couldn't win, although I should have done better damage. But I may have also been a bit late, because I was a bit late to the last one, so my timing's off by like a half second, or second.
Yeah. I thought you'd come from the top and try to rock me. At least
Yeah.
once or twice. Okay, yeah. That
Just
really,
hit one pistol?
That almost fucked me, but
There it is.
There it is. Yeah, I thought I backed onto the green armor, but that's gonna let you win that, and then we
Health
trade
boost in 10
again.
seconds.
Oh wait, you didn't go onto the green armor either.
I think I died or something. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Nice rifles.
Okay, good. But yeah, I'm low enough where no control.
That nade
Again,
hits
I don't
me
have
now.
weapons, so it's just running away from me so I can get the machine gun. And I think I'm waiting for the green armor because it's next to spawn. Yeah. And then yellow's in like 12 seconds-ish.
Yellow's sooner than that, I think. But then again,
Oh, maybe.
my timing was a bit off.
I think it's like 22 or 23.
Yeah, and look, even me in the demo is a little confused. Like,
Yeah.
I know it's about now, but I'm a little early. That's hilarious. It just goes to show, like, I don't know exactly what it goes to show, but I mistimed it then and now.
Quad
No,
damage in
precise
10
timing
seconds.
can really help out. Like I think Jamra, he said that he doesn't really time precisely, but he's really good at stepping onto things at the exactly right time. I
Yeah.
think DeGray is also really good at that.
I think what it goes to show is that even, of course, pro is always a loose term in Sauerbrunn, but even pros, like, there are little cues in the game that you use to time when you're not actually getting the to-the-second timing on them.
Yeah.
And in this case, I was focusing on demo analysis, and in that case, I was focusing on trying to win. So I actually end up using the same subconscious cues that I used then and getting the same wrong result. So I think it says something about psychology there. But anyway, I'll unpause, and I'll go to your POV here.
So
Looks
what
like
do I do?
quad is coming up.
Quad jump.
Oh!
I think I died. No, I don't die.
You
Yeah.
got... you.
Yeah.
That was so
When
weird.
it's Frosty used to refer to me in the SSL days as a 1 HP ninja.
Oh my god. I'm so mad. There's the kill finally.
Then okay, Smicho kill denies health boost. I think, what, I got 4 quad kills though with that. So
And that's the karma. I know later in this there was a quad you almost had. That's karma.
Yeah.
You go up there, I'm fucking rocketing the spot. Like everything there should work for me. And you take the rocket and 1 HP fall onto quad and get kills out of it.
Just before we resume though, like that 1 HP quad, I think that's totally worth it to
Oh, for sure. Oh yeah, you made the right play.
totally jump in, deny quad at the very least. Denying items is, even if you give up a frag, it's about opportunity cost, like, or opportunity gained. Like you're gonna lose a frag, but there's
Yeah, the
no
opportunity
frag
cost is 1 frag.
from there.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I think in like 2 more kills we should start watching you because you start hitting your shots and I start playing like an aggressive dumbass because I think I have it in the bag.
I mean, I'm so mad right now, probably. Like, we both played it perfectly. It's just that Sour doesn't quite work that way. Like, in Quake, like, okay, knockback is such a thing that, like, if you take the right position,
drop like that.
you always get the right result. But there... Yeah, Master making a great point. That maybe if my rocket hadn't hit you and held you up a bit, you would have fallen down before the quad.
Oh, possibly, yeah.
So anyway, but yeah, I mean, it's kind of silly, the result, but like I also can't really complain. Like if I had to the second quad timing, maybe I could have played it differently. I really shouldn't have let you, like, my anger afterwards that you had 1 HP led to maybe me not taking a second to figure out how I could play the quad better. So, you know, it was kind of a rough go of it for me, but you know, it's normal things that you can expect to happen. So, all right, I'll unpause and stay on your pod for 2 more frags.
Okay, so I think right now my goal is just to get I need machine gun and I need health so I can't be rifled. And then I can sit here wait for the yellow.
And yellow's in about now, but I hit my
Yeah,
rifle
I have
there.
rifle. I think-
One more.
Yeah.
Not quite.
Okay, so I have no health around me. This version of the map has no
Yeah,
health.
exactly.
I'm excited to play the new version though.
Oh, for
It's
sure.
a lot nicer.
Oh, that was funny. I'm actually
Yeah. Okay.
just for the humor.
Yeah.
3,
Let's actually see it from your point of view.
20.
Okay, so you die.
All right, green armor. I got this. I know he's
Yep.
coming through here soon. I got this. Where is he, man? He should be here by now. Ah, fuck it. Oh shit. Oh man.
Jesus. Yeah, no, I heard the green armor pick up. I was
Quad
like, okay,
damage in 10
I can catch him
seconds.
when he's running away from it.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
Because I didn't hear you drop down. So I knew you were
Yeah.
running.
Yeah, I just need to be a little more confident in my play there. And instead, you have
Alright.
quad
I'm just
here,
staring
but
at
I
your
just
point
need
of
this
view, I think,
rifle.
for the rest of it now. I think. It's a good rifle.
Game-winning
Yeah,
rifle.
pretty much. Health boost. And then you're really early for yellow, but that's kind of fine.
Yeah, I like my position there. I figure that it's fine to be early for yellow. If you drop, you're going to take a lot of damage. And
Yeah.
instead, we just end up playing around it this way, and my rifles connect.
Really good rifles. Nice grenade or rocket prediction.
Yeah, and I'm not going to try to pretend like I have any clue when yellow is. I obviously didn't. I obviously was just
no.
trying to play around it because I needed to get the
Yeah.
time back.
But now you should have perfect timing. at
Yeah.
this point.
And here I'm really stressed because I don't have nearly the health I want. I'm just trying to avoid fights until I can get health, unless they're good fights for me. And now I feel a bit better. And there, my rocket just doesn't quite connect.
Yeah. So next yellow's in
All
6
boost in
seconds.
10
So you
seconds.
push on
Quad
here,
damage
drop
in
down.
10
I
seconds.
think you kill me.
No, I actually
killed you.
die.
Oh, wow.
But
Oh yeah, because I end up suiciding.
there's a good
Okay.
rifle.
Yeah, I didn't have the health to really exert control.
So quad's up, but I can kill you here. And oh, that was the quad where it just went. Like, how did I get that? I actually want to watch it again because, like, I don't even know how I got that. And you were mad after the game about that, and I can see why.
I was. So the thing is, I didn't realize that the server didn't give me quad.
Well, I just got the kill, I guess. The kill knocked you over the quad.
Yeah, I suicided when I rocketed you, but on my perspective, I was below the quad.
Oh, right, okay. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, you have a little bit higher ping. Although our pings are both pretty low.
Our pings are really good. It's just it fell fast enough where I thought I was through it.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize you had the quad, so I was playing like you had just a starting stack and machine gun, whatever.
Oh, yeah, pistol rush, that'll work. Well, now you know.
Yeah.
And there, the pause because you're so fucking mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and here I just need to not be over aggressive on this quad run. I've got
Yeah.
plenty of time to get 2 frags.
Yeah, no, it's totally doable on this map. I think almost there's a couple new maps where 2 frags you can actually drag out a minute, but nothing in collect. I think.
Well, corruption would be the
Kind of
collect
corrupt,
map that you can
yeah.
do that now, and NMP8 too, for that matter.
Oh, maybe yeah. What about? I don't know. I haven't played enough Paradigm to really say.
Paradigm? I don't know. I'm not
Sure,
good enough
Paradigm.
at it yet.
Redon can probably chase down 2 frags pretty quick.
Yeah, I'm just not good at Paradigm yet, honestly. I don't feel like I have opinions that matter on Paradigm yet. Lokio or Redon would be more qualified to say. I haven't had good results in that.
Okay, so this actually, if we go back
Yeah.
like 10 seconds, so this is like the one time I'm kind of not sure about denying a yellow.
Do I 050? We'll say.
Yeah. If you,
No, that broke it apparently.
I'll try it again.
We'll just do demo time 1 to make it easy.
Okay.
And yeah, this
so,
looks right.
Okay, good direct rocket. Let's stack up on a little bit of health.
That's
Okay,
right.
so I'm assuming you're low, so that's why I'm pushing for this yellow, because I want to either catch you or I'm assuming you're gonna back off.
hmm
And I think that's a bad decision because with how close it is, if I just stayed back and rifled you,
Yeah.
well, you'd have been. I'm assuming you'd be what, like 15 and 125.
I have a pretty
Okay.
good stack, but if you hit the rifle right before I take
Oh
it,
wait, no, that was
I would
me.
be
who had
50.
40 health.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm just in great position here. Denying it
Yeah,
may
you
even
are.
have been the right play.
I mean, if I had not taken the yellow and
Oh, you
tried
have 56 MG. Yeah, no, you should have just fought.
Yeah, but this is giving up kind of a free kill by me pushing for the yellow.
I don't know. I think I would do the same thing. I've got 56 MG. I'm thinking all I have to do is just touch it before he can get to me, and I'm going to be able to win this fight. I've got 56 MG. Like, yeah, I don't know. I think this was just kind of
I
a
also
marginal
thought you were
situation.
lower than you were, though.
Yeah. No, I could watch that like 3 times to try to figure out what should have happened.
What happened, actually, is you got the green armor, right?
Okay, so here I am with full control chasing frags.
Right.
I'm gonna meet you up. I'm just looking for you right now. You're already here. You're trying to camp Telly. You've got a decent stack. And here we meet, and you get around the corner, so now I'm worried about splash damage, but I actually catch you with your back turn there. You've done a lot of damage, but green is up, so maybe you're thinking green
So
wasn't up.
Yeah, I thought you were just like rifleable or 3 MG bullets would kill you.
I think the double miscalculation there was probably that you failed to factor in health boost and you didn't know green was up. Because I was on 150 stack.
Yeah, that's correct. I didn't even remember health boost, I think.
So that explains how we get to this point, and then you're just in a tough situation. Like, there's yellow, I'm taking green. Like, I honestly don't know. I think this is just one that, like, you're in a tough spot, and the gamble could have paid off, and I don't think there was a right answer here.
That was a pretty nice rock.
Quad damage.
Yeah,
in
because
10
if I don't
seconds.
play that right, like if I don't come with the aerial rocket that prevents you from using your huge amount of MG, like I could easily lose that fight. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it was kind of just whatever. And now I just need to get these last 2 frags. I don't have that much stack, but you've got
Boost in 10
only
seconds.
weapons and no stack. So yeah, I'm playing pretty careful. What I don't want to do is get to 28-28 and then, holy shit, that was sketchy as hell.
That was pretty much when I knew, okay, I have to push for overtime because there's no killing you because I saw you pick up the health boost.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I played it kind of stupidly here now.
Yeah, that wasn't the best. Might as well have gone sewers there, although sewers won't exist anymore. Yeah, good game. Go on.
Yeah, go on.
Nah, you.
Okay, I think, maybe playing on the other side of the map at the end there by the other teleport would have maybe been smarter so I could drop down to, through this hole here. Or through the middle
Oh,
pipe,
yeah, taking up the same position you took up before when you were trying to hold me off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I can see you come from a lot of different angles and run away quick enough.
Yeah. Although I still think in that situation, although again, fuck sewers, they're going away, but like, I think it's just objectively the right play. Your opponent has quad. You force him to take so much time to guess which sewer you're in. Gotta go sewers. Didn't work for Lokio that one time, but
I didn't know that people actually did that. I've always told people don't go in sewers because we're gonna remove them someday.
yeah. And we have, finally.
Yes, we have.
Well,
So.
it was good karma that Lokio tried it, at least if you're on my side, that Lokio tried to go sewers in SD when I was making my comeback and I caught sight of him going in there.
Oh, nice.
That was epic.
Health boost
All
in
right.
10 seconds.
That was a pretty epic Hades. Now let's go to corruption and hopefully.
Yeah, give me 1 minute though.
Sure.
Quad damage in 10 seconds. Health boost.
What's up, 7th? Thanks for the sub, by the way. I saw that you gave me a Prime sub. I really appreciate that. And of course, thanks for the tournament also. Jammer, I'm on Comed because of demo time, actually. I don't really have any experience with how the WC client works with... What even is the nomenclature? Like, one client comes out, but then WCNG is by Thomas, so I'm assuming that's one client with some mods by Thomas, and then now we're all the way to WCNG Black Edition. But I assume WC still stands for one client, even though Wanfred hasn't been around for
10 seconds.
a decade. But yeah, we're just waiting for SWAT to get back here, and we'll run the corruption demo, which I hope SWAT has watched it, because I'm not sure how interesting it is. I mean, I think it's going to be
Health
interesting, but
boost.
really, it was SWAT from start to finish, and right when I actually started pulling things off, I ruined my chances. So we'll see what there is to learn from that. I'm sure there's plenty to learn. Maybe my mistakes as well are something to learn from. But yeah, corruption I really struggle on. I mean, I've learned, like, if I'm really taking corruption seriously and not playing at all tilted, I can play a pretty good corruption. But I played a pretty good corruption by my standards versus SWAT, and I still lost, so it's definitely not my best map. Yeah, probably sub. I mean, Thomas is, like, secretly still around, even though I don't talk to him or see him in game much anymore, but I know he's secretly lurking in the DM discords. Tay, the plan is to watch
Health
one more
boost in 10
demo
seconds.
that of the 2 games that SWAT and I played the other day, which SWAT wanted to do analysis of. Then after that, it's kind of open. Firefly wanted to see this demo I referenced of me and DeGrave playing corruption in the
Health
very,
boost.
very beginning of 2010, when I am very bad and he is better, but still kind of bad. And if people want to see that, I'll play it. If no one wants to see that, I don't need to play it. My ego could definitely handle not watching that. And then after that, I don't have a plan. If people have demos that are interesting, they want me to analyze. I don't know how much time SWAT has, or maybe I'll just play Diabolical, or I don't know. This is the only plan we had was to do those 2 demos.
I'm back, by the way.
All right, man. Shall we get into it? I was saying before, I hope you have some idea for this demo of what we're looking to see, since I don't really remember it that well.
Oh yeah, no, I'm more comfortable talking about this one because I think I know corruption a lot better than Hades.
Health boost in 10
Sure.
seconds.
All right, cool. Let's let her rip then.
I think I also have one demo of the tournament 7 Chasm. I think
Oh, really?
I think so. I'll have to check. I think I got the one of Benki and DeGrave when they first played corruption.
That should be interesting. Although I don't know why DeGrave overestimates himself on corruption, I think. All right, let's go here. We'll start on. We'll start on my POV because I want to see how I fuck this up. I always fuck up corruption off the start.
You actually have an early lead here.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll learn how I should do it every time.
So yeah, I think you end up killing me. Oh, I dropped for green armor, it looks like.
Yeah.
And you're not even going for green armor, which is fine. I
And
mean,
yeah, that's always the debate on corruption, right? Like, it's so...
Yeah.
There's not... I think YA is the right play. I think letting GA stay down and taking up a strong position at YA is the right play if you can have weapons, which I really don't. But it's
Yeah,
so
you need
tempting.
machine gun for that.
It's so tempting to get green armor because you know you can get to YA before it's up easily.
Yeah.
So I don't totally know, and maybe this is why I'm bad at corruption. I still haven't totally decided which play is right. And maybe it's just that it's no one is, they're 50-50. But let's see what happens here.
Okay, so obviously you see me come up, you rifle me, and then you end up taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, no, that was a terrible play. I didn't have the weapons to do that. I only had 7
Yeah.
MG bullets.
No, you need more machine gun for that position.
I'm going to go to your pop already.
Yeah, so I think right now I'm just focusing on getting weapons because I still don't have machine gun
Health
or
boost in
any
10
rifle.
seconds.
Okay, so now I can take kind of a fight. That's actually really good machine gun damage.
Yeah, I think I was basically chasing you that whole time, racing you to that
Yeah, 'cause
MG
I didn't have
pickup.
weapons. Perfect time to chase.
Yeah.
So now I think you're gonna end up going for yellow, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
I
looks like
figured
you
I
got
could kill you here, and I was right.
Yeah. So you denied quad.
But I'm going to stop here again. That is a risky way to deny quad. I make that play all the time because I feel like it should work, and I lose it so much. So I kind of almost would recommend not making the play I just did. It works so little.
Master is actually really good at that play.
Yeah?
So
From
I'm
MG?
definitely not. Yeah. Oh well. No, he drops down onto like that ridge over by the glass, and rifle jumps up there.
Yeah, exactly. That's the difference. Master gets onto quad from there. I always try to fight to deny it, and it just doesn't work
Oh,
that
I
good.
see. Yeah.
Like, I can get up to quad there, but it's way less reliable for me than it is for someone like Master, and I don't know. What does he have to say, in fact? Maybe taking a different position on that YA works too is SWAT couldn't really have rockets at that point. You could just cover with rockets. Cover jump pad
Oh,
with
so I
rockets.
think he's saying go top map.
Yeah, I don't
But-
know. I
I
think
don't
he's
think that-
talking about the beginning. He's not
Oh,
talking about
yeah,
quad.
yeah.
I don't know if that would have worked, Master. I'm not actually sure how easy it is to deny that jump pad with rockets. But maybe it's easier than I think. Clearly I have a lot to learn on corruption even after all this time. 0-0 somehow.
Yeah.
Wait, how is that even possible? It
I
is
think
possible somehow.
it's that, and then I blew myself up somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, so spawned and saw you. You didn't take green armor, which is fine because I think you're focusing on going back to yellow.
What did I do? What did I even do? I gotta watch that again. Like, what the fuck happened? Demo time.
I'm guessing you went for the rocket pickup.
30. But like, what am I thinking? I don't know. Let's watch. Oh, I only did it once.
Yeah, so you kill me, I spawn, you don't see it. Yeah, so
I don't know what I'm thinking. I think I just,
because you didn't have any.
in
So-
my head, I guess I just thought I could get there faster. That's just so bad.
But there's still no control at this point from any of us.
Right. Yeah, I guess maybe I was confident in my weapon advantage, or I don't know. It was a bad play. Like I've got very little of an advantage here, and I'm gonna go early to yellow now. I don't have the weapons to do this, and I'm not sure how I can get to them.
And then I have machine gun, so I think, yeah, I'll end up taking yellow, killing you.
Quad damage
So now
in 10 seconds.
I'm pretty much set to go in control and set up for the quad. Or is it health boost that's up? I can't really read the text anymore.
It's quad.
Okay, cool. So yeah, take quad. And I think I don't really do much with this one. I'm just kind of looking for you, and you're under me right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are so many good places to hide from quad here. You can usually limit to maybe 1-2 kills if you don't do the frosty versus Lokio.
But what I'm mostly doing right now is I'm just trying to reassert control, like protect the yellow armor so you don't sneak onto it. Just so I can maintain control after quad, which is like, oh, there's different ways you can think about it. Some people like to go full out on quad, stack up kills, which is, not a bad idea.
I liked my play here, but you are going to get... Because I know I cannot let you get onto the 200 stack without some kind of challenge. So I take the MG position from below. I actually was so... I liked this play so much that I kind of over-abused it later on, and you got used to it, and it didn't work later in the game, but...
No, it's good if someone's going to get that 200 stack to do damage on the item, or like on their armor, so that... Because they can restack health. But presumably they can't restack armor that frequently.
Ultimately, though, you know what? It looks like I've overestimated how effective that was, because here we are, and I've really accomplished nothing.
It's because I killed you, and then I had a perfect position to jump onto yellow. So unless you have like the perfect spawn by a jump pad, you're not going to be able to get up there.
Yeah.
There's actually some pretty cool kills here. This one.
That's nice.
Yeah. And then I can take yellow again, so I'm still completely in control of 200 stack. Okay, I see you. Get one more, so that's 3 quad kills, which I think is decent for this map.
That's excellent for corruption.
Yeah. Okay, looks like that's it. Oh, so I don't have game sound through your stream, but I think I heard you pick up the green armor.
You did. How do you not have game sound?
I just don't, I don't know. I can only hear you. I don't hear any weapons shots either.
That's odd. I don't know why that is, but anyway, I guess we'll just live with it. But yeah, you heard me pick up green.
So that's why I jammed that jump pad. I did that a couple other times, and if you went to your point of view, I think, maybe not here, but later, you're kind of just staring at the jump pad, watching the grenades come down, waiting for you for it to stop. But that secures me health boost.
Yeah, I was expecting it every time, but expecting it doesn't really stop it from functioning exactly the way you want it to.
Yeah, I'm not really trying to do damage. Damage is like a bonus. I'm just trying to prevent you from taking items.
Yeah. And here, I'm not really sweating this health boost. I can't... Like, you're there already. I can't do anything about this. I know
I mean, it's not even an advantage for me.
Yeah, I'm playing for... At this point, I am so far out of control. I am playing to minimize damage and get an opportunity later in the game.
Yeah.
Okay, I actually made that same play again, and I did a lot of damage. I think I was thinking I could surprise you and not take too much damage myself, and I was right, but I'm not sure I've managed to create an opportunity that's going to really lead to anything.
See, the problem is that you did all that damage right before yellow came up, and then you couldn't play onto yellow.
Exactly.
But the only time you're really getting that opportunity is right before yellow comes up, because that's when you're like restacking, when you get green and all the weapons you need. Nice low field.
Yeah, we gotta go back here. I'm not sure how I've just managed to get this kill. What the hell? Like seconds ago, you were looking so good. What did I do to win this situation? Although I think I'm gonna be too weak to make a play on quad, and it's not gonna end up. But at least I've broken the health boost control. So let's see, demo time, 540, and then again, and then Nodos. So you're 104, 112. I need to start even sooner. Okay, so I make that play, and I get away with so much health. So I feel good about that, but you immediately are going to get back up to 200 YA.
Yeah.
But I've gotten rid of a chunk of health, so it wasn't completely useless. And now I'm able to get the MG damage.
So I think you hit 4 MG shots there.
Yeah.
And then another 3 or 4 here. Well, actually 5 or 6.
Damage in 10 seconds.
Is 7th still watching? 7th, if you're watching, take note of that jump pad play. In the brief time I was listening, I was hearing you discuss the black magic of the corruption jump pad. It's even more black magic than you knew, because you can also do what I just did.
There's also what Master showed me yesterday, the read-on move to get over to the teleports from there.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Yesterday.
I don't have that one in my bag, but I've seen it done to me. So I died, and now we're just racing for quad, and I am going to lose.
Pistol and grenade combo. I think... Okay, I got quad. Can't use it like the first one.
Well, you're dead.
Yeah.
That sucks! I hate this map.
I don't even know if you can actually make that jump with machine gun. I've never tried.
I think I could just make some other jump. Like, that didn't have to happen.
Yeah, so I think you'd have gotten that in control here if you'd not fucked that up.
Yeah, that's typical of me on this map. All right, moving on. That was actually, yeah, I knew exactly what you wanted to do there. I don't know how much it's going to end up helping me, but I at least had a play on that pickup. I'm still mad. I'm firing pistols for no reason.
Oh yeah, are you typing here?
I don't know. No, I don't think I was.
No, you do it after the shotgun incident.
Yeah, no, that was worth. And I think you had quad anyway, so I had nothing to do other than wait.
Yeah, back onto yellow again. I'm not sure where you went exactly when I pushed you off there, but
I went to get green.
you went top.
So yeah, you're playing this perfect right now. You're just keeping the top position. You've got the weapons you need for the time being.
Yeah, and if you go back a little bit,
sure,
like 10 seconds maybe, and then maybe do demo time 50.
450.
Or not 50. I mean game speed 50.
Okay.
Demo time 30, 430, and game speed 50.
Which POV?
Mine. Okay, so I'm up here. I'm just looking for you. I see you drop down there. I miss. So I'm assuming you got green armor. I see you coming this way. So I basically know you're going to come up to this jump pad. So I can prep for you coming up here and get the first shot off. And then, yeah, I mean, you did good damage to me.
That was exactly what I was talking about. I liked how that fight had been going for the person down below so far in this game. So I actually wanted that fight as long as I could get there even with you, and I did. So the problem is, again, that I'm doing this damage before YA comes up.
Yeah.
But I was confident I could get the better end of that fight, and I did.
Oh, I see.
I wasn't going to win it, but I was going to do a lot, and I did, but it really wasn't worth it.
You can increase the game speed now.
Well, it almost ended up. It actually kind of was worth it. All right.
Yeah, so I think you end up getting... I think pretty soon you're going to start bringing it back.
Well, here I was in a tough situation. With my spawn, quad wasn't really going to work out for me.
All right, quad.
Oh, that's sick. That was unlikely. You shouldn't have let that happen. But you are gonna. No, I'm gonna get YA.
Got green armor. Yeah. So now I don't have any armor. It's 15 seconds till the next armor for me.
And here I'm super nervous that you got that MG pickup, or either that or I know you have it, and I'm trying to make sure you don't.
So I actually didn't have it because you just picked it off up spawn.
Yeah, and here I'm racing to it. I know how big a deal it is if you get it before me, and I get it, so now I know I can go for another kill.
Yeah, so I was trying to push onto that.
And here it comes already. I feel like. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, because I had shotgun. Yeah, so this is fine. Everything's fine so far. Although I need to clutch this out. Yep.
That was kind of a stupid push for me. So, but now if you look at what you have.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have a machine gun.
Yeah, and I know you have a machine gun.
Yeah.
I'm well aware of that. I just watched you pick it up.
I'm assuming you only have very little machine gun because you just shredded me a bunch. So there's no way you can have that much ammo.
Yep.
So because of that, I'm feeling comfortable because I know you're over here. So I know going through this teleport or this jump pad's kind of a risk because you can take the teleport and come up and meet me there.
Mm-hmm.
And wait for me with shotgun or whatever.
Yep.
Well, you did wait for me with shotgun.
That was the plan.
So yeah, just run it.
Let's go game speed 50 here. I know I have to get to the shotgun. I mean, I'm rushed, right? So that's the one thing I had going against me is like, I know I have to get the pickup and line it up against you, but I know I can do that.
Yeah. So my plan was because I know I have high DPS weapons and you don't. So just try to do as much damage as possible.
I have missed one.
Yep.
Completely. Not any damage.
Yeah.
Missed two. Completely. 0 damage.
Yeah, you're left on nothing.
Oh, it was so unnecessary, but it was so bad execution. It didn't have to lose me the game, but
I think if you tried to grenade jump there, you'd have killed me.
Fucking A. Alright. And I think the rest of this demo isn't... We'll watch it, and maybe it isn't more interesting than I remember, but I was so demoralized by that.
Quad damage in 10 seconds.
I've got nothing. I need to die, and I don't have an opportunity to die because I can't... I'm thinking maybe I can get one of the majors, at least, and then let you get the other one.
That kind of comes back to, sure, you have armor and you have a stack advantage, but
I
it's
don't
still
even...
contested control because stack versus weapons, well, who's going to come out better? It kind of depends on a lot of things, but no one has clear dominion over any part of the map, so it's kind of just like busted out till someone wins.
I'm surprised I didn't write a novel there. I was waiting for Quad. All I wrote was Sigh.
So I think you're still hiding at the bottom of the map. Right?
I've got no play right now. It's like...
Yeah.
And that's why I was so demoralized. It's a lot to make up 5 frags on Corruption in 2 minutes. Your options are so limited. Like, you're going to be so predictable. Unless, again, you're Lokio versus Frosty. That was sick. Have you seen that game? Do you know the reference I keep making?
No, I don't.
10 seconds.
I don't think I was playing at that time.
There was an SD where neither Redon nor I played, and the final ended up being Lokio versus Frosty, and Frosty had a massive lead on corruption-sized lead, going into the final, like, I don't know, like 2 minutes, 1 minute, and he just gave up this massive comeback to Lokio where, like, in my opinion, my esteemed opinion, if he had just, like, not moved after every spawn, there's no way he could have lost.
Oh gosh.
But he felt like he needed to be evasive, and that's the least evasive thing you can do on Corruption. And Lokio made an insane comeback, won, and then he lost Medal 3 definitively, so Frosty would have had the title, and then Frosty lost the 3rd map. And it was just the saddest thing I've ever seen in my life. Anyway. I should make a film study of that demo, honestly, just to show you how not to play the last minute of Corruption.
Just stand still.
Yeah, just stand still.
No, but yeah, at this point, it's practically impossible.
It's impossible.
I was just trying to go for like double score at this point.
And I think this is like the kind of lead that that Frosty gave up, but like it's functionally impossible. If the person just doesn't move, they would have to get such abysmal luck.
Okay, I think on the demo I just spotted you at MG. I'm not sure I saw that from my point of view.
Yeah, I went for this same play because it had been working out, and it was like, it doesn't matter anyway.
Okay, yeah, so yellow, I think I got health boost, so I can stack up to, I'm not sure what, I think 150.
Nice rocket.
Yeah, good damage, but I think green armor is, no, it's not up yet. Okay, now it's up, so I can take it. This is actually a really fast last minute, because there's 6 kills that are going to happen now, total.
Quad damage in 10 seconds.
Yeah, that knocked you off, and I think you could have gotten onto the YA platform, or like secured yellow.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, thanks for the rifle angles.
Yes, actually, if you go back there, like go back to...
I still can't do anything with it because I've got nothing.
No, yeah, you have no weapons.
How do you do this correctly? Last time I did this, it broke.
40, and it might or might not work.
It didn't work.
Nope. Try it again. Demo's still technically loaded.
Oh,
yeah.
oh, right. I just have to do it twice, and that's all that I'm forgetting to do. Okay.
So, if you pause... Oh, never mind.
You want me to go back again?
Yeah, maybe go back to 50.
Just go back to 1.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then go to... Whose POV am I trying to watch?
My point of view first.
Okay.
So, you've done good damage to me. Okay. We're gonna fight for green armor. Whatever, I'll take it. But I'm still, only 2 rifles away from dying.
Yeah.
So yellow's coming up.
Yeah, I mean, we went back a little far, but I just didn't feel like having to fuck it up again, so. I've managed to get to Y position with a health pickup, and now I'm thinking I can either do damage on jump pad or do damage through telly. But this happens.
Yeah, so this happened, knocked you off, and then I rifle you to kill you. But you traded the rifle.
Yes.
So now
yeah.
you can kill me. No, you can't yet, because I got more health. But soon you'll be able to, because you rifle me here. Yeah. Okay, so if you go to my point of view now, and you can... Okay, so here, if you just look left... Oh, okay, go for a little bit, yeah. So... Obviously a really huge rifle angle, but there's not a lot I can do. I can either wait for you and all you have to do is sit down there and wait for me to jump.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't really know where I can go.
You could have made this way harder for me, but it did not matter at all.
Like if I tried to peek out and spam machine gun, that might have worked.
And you could have taken a more surprising angle. Like there are so many ways you could have made this harder, but it just did not matter.
Yeah, I mean, either way, you're probably gonna hit the rifle and kill me.
It's funny that you think that, though, because as the rifler, I'm not thinking that with that kind of confidence.
Really?
No, not really. I'm thinking if he gives me the easy angle, I'm gonna hit the rifle. But I'm not thinking, oh, this is free. I'm thinking if he makes this at all difficult for me, he could easily pull out the item.
Well, I was thinking I can either jump across from like the right side platform, but I thought you'd be pre-aiming that and ready for that one.
Yeah.
So that peeked out.
Well, I wasn't. So, I mean, that kind of goes to show, right? Like, you guessed wrong.
Yeah.
But if you had guessed the other way, you would have probably gotten through. So, yeah, that was an interesting corruption. There are so many flaws in my game on that map that I just have a long way to go on. And maybe if 7th and the Gotta Be Legends crew keeps hosting tournaments, I'll have a reason to shore those flaws up. Excuse me.
Let me see if I can... Okay. I don't remember if I have one of their demos. I'll look.
And what's the read? How does the read on move work? Do you just go?
Let me see what you're...
Simple enough.
Yep, that's it. So I've not mastered that yet.
It's not hard. I mean, it's probably hard if you're under pressure, but it's just get clean on and then momentum the whole way. I'm not even sure it needs the rifle jump. Let's find out.
I can do it when I pistol jump, but I can't do it without...
Yeah, you do need the pistol jump.
Oh, okay. Then I know how to do it.
Oh, okay. Apparently I can fuck it up, but it was that was the first fuck up.
Damage in 10 seconds.
All right, sick. All right, now I've broken it. Now I can't do it. I was doing fine, Can you walk on?
Probably.
No, you can't walk on, so it has to be a clean on. Yeah, alright, I just forgot how I did it or something. I don't know, man. With rifle, it's easy. Maybe the angle I was taking was bad?
Ah, fuck. I don't think I have the demo.
Genre, what did I change? I was fine. I got it first try. I'd never done it before and I got it first try and now I don't remember how I did it. I mean, you don't need, I mean, you can just go like this. So you don't really need to go straight to MG. But describe, Genre, what I'm supposed to be doing here. Weird game lag. Oh, easy. Never mind, I got it. SWAT probably didn't see that because he was looking for the demo. Just needed tighter angle.
Yeah.
There it is. What was that?
I don't have it.
Yeah, this is how you do this.
Another good game from last.
Fucking Christ! Every time I try to show you, I lose the ability to do it.
Oh, I saw it now. Wait,
there we go.
Do that. You have to hold it like kind of. You have to start moving that way, like at a tighter.
Did you not see it? I just did it.
I just saw it. Yeah.
Okay. Enough of that. These are the sort of things that I'm just not ever going to be good at. It's just not my bag.
Boost.
Oh, okay, nice.
Are you on some kind of lag, or did you just watch on the stream?
Oh shit, I am watching on the stream.
Well, all good. Yeah, I want to keep doing demos right now, but that was all we had in mind, and without the GBL demos, I don't have anything else. Does anyone else have the GBL demos? You said Wicked had some, like...
Oh yeah, I can PM Wicked Joe.
I don't know which ones he has, but if anyone's got GBL demos that I could watch, I would definitely be down right now.
So let's see. Wicked Joe might have. Where's the bracket? So he might, if he has only his games, he'll have one versus DeGrave on Metal 3. Okay, actually, the one we might want to watch if he has it is Genre versus Wicked Joe on Hades.
Oh, totally.
That was surprisingly close. I think part of it is that Genre was having issues with his mouse and with his keyboard, but it was really back and forth for most of it.
I think Genre is just so his own worst enemy, and if Genre ever decides to like take things seriously and just like get rid of so many stupid flaws in his game, like I think he could be really good. I really feel like when I watch Genre, it's all throws. The only ways he loses is just by constantly throwing, and I don't understand it.
He definitely kind of threw against Benke last night on Metal 4.
He just throws, dude. And he makes such sick plays. There was a game, Genre, remember that game? I think it was you and Tay. You did like a bunch of Tumwalk rematches where you kept making sick plays and then throwing at the end. Was that Tay? I have those demos, actually. We could watch those.
Watch one of them.
Oh, literally Tay just recommended it. I'm like sitting here staring blindly at chat, talking about the exact same thing as him, and then I read that he was just saying it.
Is Tay all the 1-0s?
Yeah, Tay's the 1s and 0s. Gotcha. Did I name them? I think I did even name them, so I should be able to find them. Okay, I think I've missed the mark because I'm already back in April. SWAT can actually see my screen right now, and he can see the monster that is my demo folder.
Yeah, I usually delete my demos after a little bit.
Oh man, I save everything, and I'm so glad I do. Can someone sour tracker it and tell me when it actually happened? Because maybe it was longer ago than I'm thinking.
4 days ago?
No.
Wait. No, so there's a Tumwalk 4 days ago. There's a couple from June 27th and a couple from May 3rd.
Sorry, what, May 3rd you said?
Mm-hmm.
Elliot, stop doing what you're doing.
Yeah,
Sorry.
the ones from May 3rd are really close.
I think I see them. I didn't remember to name them, obviously, but I see. Stop what you're doing. My cat is an asshole. Well, yeah, let's try these out. These look promising. Bingo.
Cool.
And there were like legitimately 2 or 3 of them that were all exactly as silly and exciting. So I don't know which one this is, but they were all really good. I'm just reading what Jammer had to say before I start watching this. One play of that duel was actually the Moments of Fail video. Yeah, the one where you managed to somehow miss YA. It was excruciating. Okay, so this is the one before where I joined late, so I actually didn't see all of this one, I guess. One of them I watched all the way through. I think the one I watched all the way through is the one where you missed YA. Tay, Jammer, do you have any preference of which one I watch? Do you remember which one was better? The first or the second one? I'm gonna wait to see if they have any input on that before I start this demo. Don't remember. Can't recall. Alright, we'll just watch, I want to watch the second one. I have an inkling that the second one was better. Because I remember I watched one of them, and then I was like, that can't possibly be that good again, and then it was that good again. So we're going to watch the second one. Master, well, it's Tumwalk, so there's going to be a lot happening that you could play by play, but that doesn't have tremendous intellectual value. Just
This is true.
Playing around, playing around this first screen.
I mean, this is a good way to get damaged and then take the green.
Yeah. I mean, Master's found some sick angles here, but as you can see, he's just going to be in a worse spot for YA, except he dies, so he's still in a worse spot for YA. And then Tay is just lazy here. That shouldn't have happened.
Nice. You have a rocket. Yep.
See, Master's fucking on fire. Like, this guy should be way better than he is. But he somehow lets that happen.
Yep, well, he pushed in for close range rifle shots.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people in Sour end up fucking up because of weapon choice.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Their decision making otherwise isn't always bad, but they just used like the most retarded weapons for the situation.
This has been silly, this last few seconds. Somehow
Yep.
Master doesn't end up with YA, but he does get the kill. He does get quad. He's going to get YA now if he doesn't fuck up, but of course he does. Of course he fucks up.
Doesn't even get to use quad.
Oh, I screwed up. We gotta do it. We gotta do the whole thing again. I forgot to transition back. I do this so much. Fucking ridiculous. All right, scene is switched. We'll just run that back again. It was only a minute and a half because my chat was on top of things. And I was on Master Pav that whole time, but I'm gonna do it again on Master Pav because it was pretty exciting. He's making a lot of weapons. I mean, Tay knows where he is, but he's caught looking for him to come out the other way, and Master just gets a really cheeky rifle, finishes the kill, but of course, like, there's no way you're going to survive getting 3 kills and getting onto green. It just doesn't happen. So, as a result, Tay... Like, you want to die once before YA, usually. What's up, 89? And yeah, this was the situation where, like, Elliot's gonna break my headphones. Elliot just broke my headphones. Well, he didn't break them, but I can't hear anything right now.
In 10 seconds.
Okay, I'm back. He's being really annoying. He thinks he deserves a lunch, but it's not for another 40 minutes.
Quad damage in 10 seconds.
And there was another just random fail. Like, he had a rifle. There was no reason he needed to double pistol that. Yeah, this whole section was so silly.
Yeah. He's not even gonna get any kills with that.
Just stand behind the teledesk. There's no telefrags in Sour. Make him have to turn around, and then you...
Going back. Okay, now he's going back for the rocket. Good. Drop down with rocket is always fine. Rocketing health. Good prediction.
Why did that happen that way?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened there. That's...
Okay,
nice.
good. Weapons. Please, Master, get weapons. Sick
Something.
rifle.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. I mean, taking some
Health
damage,
boost
but
in 10 seconds.
nice.
Yeah, wall hacks.
Still needs actually. So the Grave yesterday in the GPL was doing all these really nice wall bangs in Metal 2. You know, by the grate on the double MG pickup. I didn't even know about that.
Oh, yeah, totally. I did that to Wicked Joe in our games yesterday. Or whenever that was, 2 days ago.
Quad damage in 10 seconds.
So Master's lack of health here is putting him in a really tough spot. But he doesn't have any weapons either, so he's screwed. Let's watch Tay quad run here. Although, honestly...
2 MG bullets, nice. Okay, lose it on Y, but that's
if
not
you can get
horrible.
if you can get a quad run out of it, no problem. But he's only got rifle and rockets here.
He could have gone to pick up that MG pickup.
Yeah, it would have been worth making time for. And now he's not going to come out of quad with any control or his life.
So that's really good to spam the health pickups, I think.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. So it's 11-6 for Master. How does he throw it away?
And that's how. He doesn't keep the position on YA.
Yep.
Sick bum rush. Who's got the ping advantage? Master doesn't even have the ping advantage. He just finessed his way onto that.
I was thinking about writing like quick champions as a lockout system for whoever steps on an item first, so that you can't just ping rush onto it. Just like the only good thing about quick champions.
Wait, what does Quake Champions do?
I think it has like a lockout system, so whoever steps in the bounding box of an item first gets it. So if 2 people are standing on it, whoever stood on it first gets it, rather than whoever has lower ping.
Ah, well, in that case, it wouldn't have mattered because Master just finessed his way onto it.
Or apparently Tay walked off it. But
So Tay is, while we were discussing mechanics, got himself another quad run brewing here. And I'm watching Master for some reason, so back on Tay.
10 seconds.
And Tay's playing everything right now. He's got the weapons he needs. He's using the tail end of his quad to secure the next YA. He doesn't need that health boost.
Seems to not quite have a good timing on YA.
Yeah, so that's where he ends up throwing it away. He lets himself be put in damage situations too early.
So he could have pretty easily ended up with both, I think.
Yeah, Tay. Oh, Raphael the Wild Huntress has joined.
Quite an interesting name.
Sour the Wild Huntress, the mysterious Bosnian person that totally isn't Raphael. Moving on from that, we have 5 minutes coming up in this game. No one's managed to gain a significant advantage. Tay's hitting nice rifles to secure himself the quad, but Master finally plays out of telly correctly, and now Master's the one looking good. Takes a lot of pistols.
Control, he just needs machine gun. And I think, yeah.
In 10 seconds.
He actually just took like 100 damage from pistol there.
Yeah, well, pistol. What are you gonna do? And there he plays for health boost, which is just not necessary. Would have been better off. But he kind of needed to die. I mean, he wasn't looking good for him, but Tay's managed to get the MG before him, so Tay's now looking good for the YA. And Master, that's an angle Master takes that no one else takes. It's kind of sick, but it doesn't end up helping here.
Yeah.
My cat is sitting on my computer currently. If my computer overheats, that's why.
Does it have fans that blow out the top?
Yeah, dual exhaust system, top and back. Alright, so Tay's, again, trying to bring normalcy to the game. Nice rifle. And if he can just not screw that up, well, he's playing for quad now, but I think he should have gone through to YA, and this is why.
Yep.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
Master is trying... Oh, yeah, okay, I love this.
Okay. Fair enough.
I love this.
Okay, oh, so Tay must have thought he took it.
Past Nodos also loves this. So yeah, Master with the 200 IQ plays there, manages to finesse that quad.
Loses health. That's fine, though.
Well, he needed to not lose it while taking that much damage.
True, yeah. So it's going to be kind of a question of can he get on to the next yellow,
Yeah.
with enough health.
And I don't like his... Okay, Tay comes up backwards, but no, Master still throws. But Master should be able to... Okay, he's gonna just not acknowledge Tay, but that's fine.
So one more right. Oh, 50, okay.
This is fine, except the weapons. This is not fine. Not fine at all.
There's literally a rocket pickup down there.
How does he take both of those? Well, that was reminiscent of my corruption play.
Damage in 10 seconds.
I always like these pistol fights for YA.
Oh, you gotta love them. So Master's hitting nice rifles, but it looks like Tay's gonna take another quad. Elliot's now rubbing his face on my expensive monitor. Please don't. So Master with a slight lead. We're actually... The game goes by so fast with these two, because so much happens, but it's actually only 2 minutes 30 to go.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
And somehow Tay also died. I didn't even... Like, this game is going so fast, and I'm trying to keep my cat from destroying my setup.
Nice. Like 3 consecutive fails for YA.
Prime Tumwalk.
It was like 35, 31 or something. So almost half the frags happened in these last 2 minutes, I guess.
Yeah, and Tay takes a lot of damage fighting a guy with MG in a corridor there, but he does get the kill. I don't love what he's going to have to deal with here. And yeah, Master pushes it off the position without too much difficulty.
Yeah. Okay, restacking. He just needs health now. And
I see rockets. Yeah, it would have been better off playing further off the item there.
He should have probably gone bottom and tried to attack it for that.
Yeah. So Master's gonna have to throw, and he's kind of throwing by running into those 2 shotguns, which didn't need to be done.
Yeah.
But this is where, like, he's gonna have to throw. He should win. 127, quad, YA soon. He should win. 5 frags. He even survives that questionable positioning, and he doesn't survive it because...
There it is.
Yeah.
Quad expires right then.
But that's not even why he lost that. He just decided to stay fighting on the YA platform.
No, he dropped rockets or something, or machine gun.
So that was a throw, but he's still got a 4 frag lead. So Tay's gonna have to win the game, not just have it handed to him.
Okay, that's a really good move to sneak on the health boost.
Yeah, but YA's up.
Trading, yeah.
Oh, I'm lucky to take that rocket. I mean, understandable, but a little unlucky. Bomb rush time? Yep, for sure.
Yep.
Doesn't do it well. Second bomb rush? Yes.
They're taking out quad.
Oh, Leogan, what up, man?
Yeah. So pushing that, probably not the best decision. And then sitting on Y without a
Get the pistol. Yeah. Yes. 8 seconds. YA is his. How does he fuck this up? He's gonna fucking fuck it up. Master!
Oh, I guess it goes to overtime, doesn't it?
Just jump on the YA or hit any one pistol.
Yeah, that would have won him the game if he could jump.
Master, do you know where your jump button is? He does nothing but jump the rest of the time. So we go to overtime unnecessarily.
It's nice to some sick rockets Tay's putting out.
Yeah.
If Master hadn't delayed by shooting pistol for like a second there, he could have gotten on the rockets and then spam the health pickups probably.
And there he throws again because he just, well, he gets the kill, but he doesn't need to make it that hard.
No, he lost most of his stat there.
Still, he's got 3 frags in a minute, and he's got quad. Just don't run through there with it. He's got, okay, Tay runs away. Tay didn't have shotgun, but he did have rockets. That was still, or no, maybe he didn't have rockets yet. All right, Master, you got everything you need. Don't take rocket to rifle fight. Deny the angle or take the rifle fight. One of the two. You're gonna get the YA. You missed the YA. All right, that's why it went in the moments of fail. That was what went in there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was rooting for Master because it's Master, and he lost the first one, and like, and he threw so many times I couldn't stand it. But
I think Adam built the YA like that on purpose, just control.
yeah, maybe. But I mean, come on.
It is always kind of funny when you rocket someone when they go for the jump and kind of pushes them around the YA.
Yeah.
Quad damage in 10 seconds.
All right, it's tied up. Quad. And he just barely loses it.
Yeah.
And that too. Yeah. Past me. Could not believe his eyes. Sick demo. Game's not visible. Oh, that was from before. Yeah, my bad. Did Wicked Joe ever find that demo?
He hasn't sent it to me yet.
He said 1 sec about 15 minutes ago. Also, what's up, Cots, and your stupid fucking name? Haven't seen you around lately.
I think Jamra, and we saw this a lot yesterday against Benki. Like his biggest issue is he picks the wrong times to be aggressive.
Yeah, pretty much. I am glad to see you, Cots. Just change your name to something that I don't hate to say every time.
The fuck is that emoji?
Health boost in 10
I don't know.
seconds.
And that's the other thing, by the way. I don't even see emojis because I use IRC
okay.
to chat. One thing I love that Master does on this map, I don't even know if this would work against a more prepared player, but he always finds ways to use this window to do damage. And
Oh yeah,
I never see that coming.
You're talking about this health boost window?
The health window, yeah.
Yeah, no, he's really good at that. I used to try to do that. I just couldn't hit the shots, so I kind of stopped.
You have that name because you're a disgusting human being. That's my guess. Hey, Breck, thanks, man. It looks like my cheer notification is still centered around my old monitor resolution, so I need to move that. Oh, hell yes. Oh, wait. Demos against the Degrave. Phosgene rape. PGM. This is from some odd time. And a not so close NMP8. Who wins the not so close NMP8 though? Because that could go either way depending on when in your time.
Master who wins it.
So you know these demos.
No, I don't. He was just telling me. He was talking about map picks yesterday. He was like, "Well, maybe if I change my name in game to Jamra, he won't remember that I beat him on NMP."
But surely Phosgene and PGDM were not in the tourney yesterday, so those can't be from then. We could watch that corruption from 2010 while we wait for someone to send
You in the grave.
better demos. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what we'll get out of it. I mean, I'm so bad. But he'd already won an bunch of FFA titles at that point, so it's kind of interesting that it's even close. This looks like we have time for like one more before SWAT has to go, basically. So let's not make it the 2010 corruption, unless people really want it. I need to see at least 4 people in chat that want to see that before I would make that the last demo.
Keep in mind, 2010 corruption. We very different FFA rules.
Yes.
It's more spawn killing, right?
Yeah, I'd like to. Well, not so much. It's more. I'd like to clarify. It's only a 2010 corruption in the most technical sense of the word. Like, it's really a 2009 corruption because that's the level it is. Like by the end of 2010, I'd won FFA titles. Like, like 3 months later, I was like a completely different player than I am in this demo. So that's 2. Even though Kotz doesn't really know why he wants to see it. Sup, what the fuck? Congratulations on your victory.
Okay, so Wicked Joe sent me the demo they played, but at 10 minutes remaining, it has 7-5 as the score.
Is that normal? That doesn't sound normal.
It's not quite normal.
uh,
Although it looks like no, it has the timing totally fucked up. Like he just took yellow at 9:36.
yeah, that's definitely not normal.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. What do you think we should do? In our defense, the stream was not planned out past those first 2 demos.
That's true. Last night we were thinking about trying to do some of the GBL demos, but we don't have them.
Yeah, and they might not even exist. I'm gathering, even though 7th thought they did. We could watch this demo from the same day. I don't know. It's Master and Tazy. It probably finds a way to be close.
Let's do it.
All right, let's watch this. Here we go. We'll go off on Tazy a bit because Tazy was wanting for camera time before. And yeah, I don't remember this one at all, so it'll be a little more exciting to me rather than just reliving the horror that was Master's throws. So it looks like Taze decided to play for GA to YA, and he's got the weapons to make this work. He's gotten the kill on Master, and I don't think Master has grabbed anything useful, and he hasn't grabbed position either, so...
Tay is actually the person who told me he prefers to go for YA and leave green armor up, generally.
Well, opportunistically, making it work the other way around. I don't know if Tay's ever beaten me on the corruption, but I wouldn't be surprised if he has. So we should see. I mean, we're gonna see a very competent corruption here from Tay. I'm expecting.
Tay did beat me sometime in June once.
Yeah, Tay's definitely beaten me before. I just don't know if it was on corruption. I think he beat me on Metal 4 once. I don't know. At least that.
So I like the way he's been playing this. He went through the teleport, controlled top YA area, and got over to it. And now because Master pushed onto it, he missed out on the health boost. Normally, I would have just given up trying to get yellow and tried to go for health boost on green armor and then fought for quad. But Master's aggression kind of cost him everything.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna do a public opinion poll about health boost and shoot after this demo.
Oh, we moved it, didn't we?
We did move it, and I've been wondering whether that was worth it. I think it does maybe play better. Why though? maybe play better, but it's kind of, it's a little soulless, don't you think?
I don't feel like there's a very good position for health boost in general.
Exactly.
But man, I hate the jump pad. It sucks for high pingers.
Yeah. It would be a no-brainer change with old health boost, because that was just the worst.
Yeah, no, that's the Hanzik move. Jump on it.
Quad damage in 10 seconds.
Yeah, Tay confirming that he has in fact beaten me on corruption. So. Master has managed to get position on quad here. My attention a little split. So Tay is going to try to gank him through telly, but Master not quite throwing hard enough to let that happen. And now he's got actually sickening control. Yeah. I don't know why he's just looking into the void here. Okay, Master, maybe he lagged or something, because I know he throws when he lags and gets like and feels like guilty. I don't know, maybe he can explain why he did that. Yeah, I don't know. Because if you're just gonna fucking throw Master, then think of the audience several months later when you do these things. Selfish Master.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
So I think Tay is pretty well set up to jump onto next yellow.
Yeah.
Just kind of prancing about trying to defend it. Okay, he caught Master not even coming through.
It was 100% intended. Well, it looked intended, Master. What was your plan, though? Why?
Take damage for the next yellow?
That's way too early.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
Basically just taking it.
So Master's got early quad position. Weapons, not so much. And he whiffs the shotgun. Tay falls off, but he should be able to finish this kill.
Yeah. Assuming Master can't get any health. He could drop some green armor.
And that rifle kills him. He shouldn't have gone for the hero play. I think you'd already taken it, Master. Just defend it. You don't have to take damage and try to get the YA when you can just defend it. Like it's very easy to it's very easy to move around the map and take pickups into mind. Like, yeah. Yeah, I'm actually going to go on a small soliloquy about that, even though there's not that much to say. Like, if you have a YA that you can't take, and you've got something like quad in position on it, and your opponent's, like, visible, just go fight them. Like, just don't make it so they can spawn behind you. Like, it's really not that hard to do. And there's no spawn. I don't think there's a spawn up there, is there?
No, but there's one right by the jump pad that kind of lets you get up there really quickly.
Yeah, but if you spawn by the jump pad, then the other person should be able to get a ton of damage on you. It's just one of those things where, like... Yeah, and then the other side of it is just wait for the quad to run out. Like, try to get some rifles with quad, and then when quad runs out, damage yourself the easy way. So I don't know, man. That's
It's also nice to do that to kind of get bigger split. If you want to delay the yellow,
for sure.
Delay it a little bit, then take it to throw off their timing.
And one of the control killers on this map is the YA quad split. So like, it's definitely something you want to think about. And in that case, you probably would have been setting it up to be, because you'd taken quad and then about 10 seconds to YA. Like that's going to be a YA quad split. You need to go another 20 seconds. Quad is 70 for anyone who doesn't know. Which you all should know, but you never know. So Tay playing this right. Oh, okay, let's just whiff all the machine gun here. Great plan, Tay. So Master actually now doesn't have the weapons, and he's actually just going to abandon the position. Maybe a mental play. No, Tay's not. Well, Tay's still giving him too much credit. Now he sees Master there. He sees he doesn't have YA. He's going to go... No, he's going to run around to quad. Not railable anymore. And Master is thinking maybe he is. Doesn't even hit the rail. And was it the wrong teleport, or is he just... No, that actually works out pretty good. I think Master probably could have found a way into that yellow, but instead Tay has total control again.
I think Master should have also been able to hear the teleport behind him, too.
Yep. In 10 seconds.
So Tay's working on a monster stack here. And Master's kind of giving him whatever he wants.
He doesn't even have anything to defend yellow with. And I would have just dropped off.
Taking yellow wouldn't have helped, also, is the key point there.
Yeah. I mean, if he had landed rifles and denied the yellow, that would have been worth it, but neither of those happened.
So now Master needs weapons in green, and he's not really doing either with too much enthusiasm.
Yeah. I mean,
nice damage there, considering.
Okay, so green armor, so if he stacks
up
on
Tay
health,
falls, but Master doesn't hit like any MG. And we're gonna do this. No, we're not gonna do this. Almost.
It's a little blurry. Is quad coming up now?
It's been taken by Tay.
Okay.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
But Tay is very low. Master's gonna steal the YA, so at least we have a control reset.
So if Master can hit shotgun or rocket, okay, good health boost too, at least.
Let's watch Master a bit, see if he can like actually do this. He's got everything he needs. Just go straight up to YA now. Don't kill him down here, which you just did. And that took your MG. You're gonna get more MG. Go to YA now, please. Thank you. Making it as hard as possible, but that's fine because he's Master. Sketchy, but successful.
Yeah, he took away a good chunk of health, but Corruption's kind of a map where it's very possible to restack quickly on that.
Might even have the most health pickups in the game, dude.
Not as of SVN, because Lost World is going to have 8 and ZTN is going to have 8.
Sure, but I meant collect.
Yeah, definitely in collect.
Master, only Master would be in a good position for quad here. Everyone else would be sweating how to make that jump, but Master's fine, so he's actually played really well in the last few minutes, and he's tied the game.
Yeah, that was actually really fast.
And this is... I shouldn't have interrupted maybe, but this is exactly what I'm talking about with, like, those were such good plays, Master. Just stop throwing the rest of the time, and you're going to be, like, the GOAT.
Yeah, no, he moves around this map so much better than most people.
He moves around every map so much better than most people.
Yeah, every map for sure.
Now just nice, 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 nice. He's looking great. He's got full control, 4 frags, 2 minutes. Just don't let Tay get onto MG and green armor and then take a fight with him.
You have machine gun.
Okay, it turns out okay. Tay doesn't... If I were Tay, I would have pushed in with MG there and counted on Master to fail, because that's such a mental play. But instead, Master's hitting good rifles. He's still got plenty of MG. He needs to go straight over to quad. Tay can have YA, it's not going to matter. As long as Master protects the quad correctly, which he's doing. Should probably actually pick up the quad at some point today. Taking way more damage than he needed to, but that's fine. Health boost is up. Not going for health boost. Oh, he's gonna go for it eventually. So Tay's got green. It's not the best for Master. And yellow's gonna be up before quad runs out. Master's gonna lag out here strategically, it would appear. And now
that's good. You have a lead and then you lag out to kill 20 seconds.
Yeah. Well, it gives up YA, so... Okay, so they're gonna try to make some kind of gentleman's agreement. I don't even know what it ended up being, but Tay's still down 6 frags with a minute to go, so Master's gonna have to do some Master level throwing to lose this. I don't remember who wins, so maybe he doesn't, but maybe he does. He's gonna get that kill there. Very sloppy fight from both players. And Tay a little frustrated maybe at this point, hearing some WEP switches. And now Master's doing I don't really know what. He's gonna lose this fight inevitably.
Quad damage in 10 seconds.
Yep.
Laughing at my own reaction, which is maybe a bit conceited. But anyway, Tay's gonna get this quad pretty easily. And now Master just needs to not move off spawn. Just don't move. Nope, he moves. Okay, so bad start. He's gonna hit a nice rifle to die, of course, so just don't move. Just pick a spot and stay there. Goes up the jump pad. He's got a good idea where Tay is, so that actually plays well. This is fine. Nope, he's made himself seen. 5 seconds doesn't matter. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so it works out.
Well played. Very well
I mean,
played.
I don't think that. Oh, 10 damage difference. Nice.
Yeah, that's actually kind of a mindfuck. I should ask Earl to make it so that when demos end, you don't take out Chainsaw.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
I mean, that was a pretty sick game, honestly. There were obviously some head-scratching moments, but overall, I think both players played pretty well, and it ended up being just pretty exciting. Master's movement won him some stuff, some situations, and Tay's conservative play got him out to a decent lead before Master secured a really good quad run and was able to keep control afterwards. That ended up being the difference in the game.
Yeah, it was interesting because it was 10-5 with like 2.5 minutes remaining for Tay, and then in about a minute, Master tied it, and then ended up with whatever, 18-14.
Apparently, everything but the finals is now in Sour Duel's Discord. Oh, these are what Dame's saved. Okay. But you need to go. I have good information telling me. Is that correct?
I'll do one more if we find one good one. So he says everything except finals.
Well, at least quite a bit, it will appear. So you tell me. I don't know what any of these are.
Wait, what's the bracket? Okay, so everything except finals. So that means there's a genre versus Degrave. I don't remember what map that was on. Or I can look for the the first Ben Key versus Degrave was on Corruption. And that was a pretty good game.
While you make the call there, I'm gonna go feed my cat, which won't take more than a few seconds. Yeah, you should hear the sounds he makes, Shamra. He's such a fucking... His whines are really top tier.
Yeah, Jamra. Your game versus Degrave was like the final matchup in losers bracket. And then Degrave went back up to winners bracket, beat Benki, and then only to lose in the best of one after that.
Through questionable map picking.
So he was like, he could have picked, what was it? It was Corruption or Paradigm, and he beat Benki on Paradigm in the first finals. He was like, no, Paradigm's a fucking capture map. I hate that map.
So is everything he likes? Fuck off, DeGrave, you fucking weirdo.
Fucking capture map. So he just picked Corruption, which he had lost on previous. So I was like, oh, whatever.
What does he think? What is he likes NMP8 too. Is Ruby not, Ruby might not be a capture map just because the world makes no sense, but it's the size of a capture map. I think we put bases on it in SVN. Pretty sure. If there weren't there already, which I could find out right now. Yeah, it doesn't have bases in Collect. And does it have it in SVN? Might as well find that out too. This might break stream. No, it's not gonna break stream. Or, whoops, wrong. Capture Ruby. Yeah, it has bases now. So, fuck you, DeGrave.
Okay, so that's not...
So yeah, this is the map Sky was saying he liked so much. I don't think Sky has been here at any point. Seventh was here for a second, but I think she left. Yeah, Ruby, man, I mean, it's just, I'm not an FFA.
Health boost in 10 seconds.
It plays in FFA.
I do have... We could do Jamra versus Benki on Metal 4.
Is it a good game?
It has Jamra doing a lot of stupid pushing.
Well, pretty much every genre demo has that.
That's true. Let me try and find a DeGrave one, though. I kind of like watching him.
I love watching DeGrave, man. Yeah, totally. I mean, I really respect DeGrave as an FFA player, even though I'm making fun of him for his map picks. Like, somehow I mean, these days... I don't know. He's somehow never quite top tier since back in the day, in the very, very early day. But he's always just really solid, and he plays, the way he plays, like he plays smart. So I don't know what the little X factor is that's always missing from him hitting top tier, but he's a very fun player to watch.
I think it's just he can't practice much. Like, he has a family now.
Yeah.
Fucking weird thinking that DeGrave is like an actually completely... Okay, I have the Benki versus DeGrave demo. So that, I think, is the only one we're going to get from them if we don't have the finals.
That's good. I'm down for that. I mean, a lot of people from Sour have families at this point, man. It's been 13 years.
That's true. Okay, so that's Corruption also, but it's a good game.
Alright. Oh, yeah, another... Well, that's fine. Let's watch it. I will get that from you. Yeah, and even back in the day, DeGrave's always been sort of screwed over in terms of practice time because he went to the frickin' Red Army
Russian
right in the middle of his career. Oh, I don't want Firefox showing up on my... Oh, that's only for you. Never mind.
Yeah.
False panic. Save file. Not that there's anything horrible here, but regardless. Okay, got the demo. Demos are...
If you missed it, this is with old health boost, so the dynamic changes quite a bit in how you play the early game.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I'll just snap my brain back a couple years here, and let's see it. Yeah, old health boost with corruption, just the worst thing.
Yeah, it is.
DeGrave's gonna win the early pistol fight, which should be ultimately meaningless. There's no way for him to get any kind of health here. And Benkai's, what the fuck is fighting with? What am I gonna call him? I guess I gotta call him Benkai. Fighting with rifle for no reason when he could have fought with pistol, but ultimately...
One pistol killed him.
Yeah. Okay, they're gonna have another weird fight here. Someone's surely going to go to YA eventually. The Grave's going to do it. And he's going to have a good chance for early control here. One thing in the 2010 demo that's very interesting is that, like, the Grave is a lot more experienced and better than me, but he just cannot use the jump pad for some reason.
Boost in 10 seconds.
It's like you would think it was like his map pick probably, but he just doesn't know how to use that jump pad. Anyway, uses it fine there. Somehow he ends up losing the fight that follows, but he's probably gonna yes, he finesses health boost. Bullshit already, but he has the higher ping. But it doesn't matter when you go into that shaft. It's just nonsense. So quad's coming up, but the Grave's gonna go for yellow.
Yellow. So let's see. Looks like the Grave's failed a grenade jump. Benki fails it less. Okay, denies quad at the minimum. He actually got a machine gun shot onto DeGrave.
Yeah, he did decent damage there. Yeah, DeGrave's plan ultimately should have worked because Benkei was down low, but since Benkei made his jump and DeGrave didn't, he needs to be getting back to yellow, and he's not doing that. Benkei has, so he should win this. Even if DeGrave tries to come now, he's way out of position.
Yeah, and then, wow.
Okay.
Missed enough machine gun to not be able to finish it, I guess.
But he has at least reset control. No advantage for either player, and it's going to come down to another total gimmick health boost, where no player has the correct advantage. But it looks like Benkei's going to win it. No, here comes DeGrave last second. He's too late. Benkei gets the second health boost, which is good. We'll be seeing a more even game, at least for now.
Because if you get to 3 or 4 health boosts above your opponent at this stage in the game, it's kind of a very big annoyance.
The thing that ultimately convinced Frosty that he should change it to the new version was that I showed him that in one Sour Duels FFA event, the player who had the health boost advantage, no matter how small, at 5 minutes, always won. And DeGrave was actually featured heavily in that example because he always knew to get the health boost.
So here, Benkei, okay, good, getting a health pickup so he can't be rifled. Probably should drop, okay, machine gun, he just wants a rifle, or a rocket pickup now, so he's gonna go secure health boost and then pick up his top one, it looks
Except by secure health boost, you mean lose it to DeGrave because of complete nonsense.
Wait. Oh, shit. Yeah.
He needed, I mean, alright, so to the sense that it's on him, he needed to go down and kill DeGrave before going into the shaft.
Yes, I see.
But it's nonsense also.
Quad damage in 10 seconds.
Alright, so he doesn't really have... Oh,
He's just gone out of position for no reason here. DeGrave is gonna screw him over. Yeah, that's a fair reaction. I don't know what DAJ means, but I'm sure it's completely correct for having screwed up that badly.
The only consolation is DeGrave is fairly low and walks past the health pickup to push this kill.
Benkei with the impeccable translation of his thoughts in chat right now. But yeah, so okay, not again. Okay, that time he pulls it off. So again, we're getting lucky here so far. The health boost is being total randomness every time, but they've actually come out to an even number.
So I do like how Benkei didn't push for that kill on DeGrave.
Yes, absolutely.
Getting up to secure yellow.
Absolutely.
I think that's good to leave if you know an item is coming up and it's kind of a bitch to get to. It's probably good to leave someone alive so that it's hard for them to push onto it.
Quad damage in 10
So that they don't
100%.
spawn and fuck you. Which is kind of why Master Suicide, I guess, is to get that spawn.
Yeah. But what the fuck? Takes a lot of damage there, but he's played very well in the last minute, and he's going to have a chance to secure yellow for free with quad, and maybe even get a kill here. Except that the shotgun! Okay, just about. I would have cried. The Grave's shooting pistols. Please kill him and get the health boost. No, he spawns down! Okay, everything's fine. The Grave doing a bunch of weird damage on this quad run, but ultimately many frags for what the fuck. And he just needs to get a little health. He's got enough weapons already, so just get some health. Stop taking this rifle fight. Instead, he is dead. And that's too bad. But yeah, he needed to fall back onto health and then set up for YA and just trust his stack advantage instead of going for the kill there. He has managed to get the next YA, but he's got absolutely no useful weapons for the situation.
Yeah,
And
it's fortunate that the Grave kind of missed out on how to push him there and just went back up
absolutely.
from the machine gun. But no rockets, not a
Quad
nice
damage in
catch in the
10
back too,
seconds.
actually.
Yeah. He's managed to return some damage, so Quad is going to be... He needs to die! Die! Okay. Yeah. DeGrave's going to take yellow. What the fuck
No,
should get Quad? He's taking too long. No, he does get it. But DeGrave's fine with that, yeah.
Going in here.
Interesting strats.
No weapons anymore.
But he's got health boost. Okay, again, health boost is managing to be neutral, and I'm loving it. So now DeGrave is the one that gets caught in the back.
Yeah, but Benki couldn't deal that much.
Hey, DeGrave, there's a great weapon. It's actually one of the most powerful in the game. Works great at mid-range, right there in your weapon bar. Oh, you found it. A little bit late, but better late than never. So, what the fuck is eventually going to get to the YA through a myriad of attempts. And now, DeGrave, though, doing a ton of damage with machine guns, so we're going to stay at a pretty contested situation. DeGrave needs... It looks like he's going to... I'm not really sure what either player is thinking right now.
Looks like DeGrave was looking for that MG pickup.
Quad damage in 10 seconds. Health boost in
Well,
10 seconds.
somewhat costs him, because what the fuck now has his choice of where to go first. However, positioning, bad. Spawn, good, but not good enough. DeGrave should be able to get YA. Oh, baby!
Yeah, I was thinking that shot needs to go in frag movies at some point.
Yeah.
That
Clutch.
shot with getting yellow.
Clutch as fuck. So now, as long as he doesn't die to pistol, which he attempted to do, and no rockets coming in now, he should be able to finish this. Health is there for him. DeGrave clicks. Alright, all good. Needs MG, though. Drop maybe to that MG pickup, or spam it. This MG pickup will work fine, too. Looking good. Just don't miss. Perfect. What the fuck's in really good shape right now? I'm sorry, Benkai, if you don't want to be called that anymore. It's so hard to fix in my brain. Yeah, so he just needs to get weapons right now. He's going to get this MG pickup too, which is great. Doesn't need to win this fight. But this is a good fight for him. If he hits shots, maybe spam with rocket there instead. And yeah, just not good execution on the fight. I think that was a fine fight to take. He just needed to execute better. So I like his priorities here. He can put pressure on this quad, but now he needs to maybe fall back to YA. Yeah.
Kids are actually making it, and I think Seven Chasm brought this up during her stream. She was like, "Well, good idea trying to spam it, but none of those are actually. They're all getting bounced away by that little ridge."
That's funny. Okay, now the lag has reared its head, but DeGrave... Let's watch DeGrave. I've actually been on Benkai's POV a ton of this demo. DeGrave's got 4 frags to make up, which shouldn't be that... Well, now it's 5. That shouldn't be too bad. Does he know how to use this? No, he still doesn't know how to use this jump pad unless he really wanted the rockets there. So yeah, kind of looking over. 6 frags, 1 minute to go. YA for Benkai.
In 10 seconds.
Thinking that's GG. DeGrave also maybe thinking the same thing.
He's also thinking he'll pick it over Paradigm. No, there were a lot of situations where I think DeGrave pushed key when he was low.
10 seconds.
Yeah. He could have, like, at the bottom a lot of times, they had these really awkward engagements where DeGrave could have pushed him if it caught him a little bit better because Benki was low enough where he could have been killed.
Absolutely.
But he just snuck away, and there was like 2 or 3 frags that DeGrave lost out on and let Benki restack on.
And that kind of ties into, maybe not exactly, but overall hesitancy from DeGrave. The same thing when I was asking what he was thinking and you said, oh, he's looking for that MG pickup. But he needed to recognize that it was gone and he needed to go do something else. And ultimately, that period of time of just thinking, what should I do, was too much for him to find his way back into the game. So actually really well played from Benkai. Congrats on your $4 genre. with $4 you could
Big F genre.
what could he do with $4 other than like buy a Big Mac? I'm trying to think of like anything vaguely gaming really. With $4 you could buy
You can buy a cheap mouse, dude.
you could buy a battery for my wireless mouse because it uses double A's.
You have a wireless mouse?
Yeah, I use a G305 since
shit,
a while
okay.
now. Cheap wireless, double A
So
wireless.
I think with the top 3 players, any of them could have gotten to. Any of them, I think, could have won, depending on how the map picks worked out. Like, Jamra, for some reason, picked Metal 4, which was stupid against Benkei. What did I tell you to pick? Did I tell you to pick Corruption?
Corruption would have been a good pick.
Yeah, I think I told him to pick Corruption. He wanted to do Metal 3 or 4. He lost kind of bad. I think it ended up being. It was kind of close for a while, then it ended up being like 50-20 at the end.
Yeah.
DeGrave could have won it, possibly if he picked Paradigm instead of Corruption. Yeah, it just depends on the map picks. The skill at the top was really even, I think.
Oh, I totally agree. I mean, it's when you factor Master into that equation, like his skill peaks in very different places than those other 2 players, but he absolutely has the chops to beat them. And like you said, depending on the map picks. And then what the fuck? I'm sorry, Benkei and DeGrave. They've come about it through very different ways, but I think they are very similarly skilled FFA players. I think maybe what the fuck's had a higher peak, but they're very similar in terms of skill right now. So yeah, I think that. I mean, obviously it was a great finals. It went.
Yeah, that was exciting.
DeGrave reset the bracket and then had to shorten the ultimate
Also
formalities. But
it was, I think, 4 a.m. for DeGrave and 3 a.m. for Benkei.
yeah, no, I can't believe the people who showed up to this.
Yeah. I mean, Master stays up till fucking 11 a.m. every day.
Yeah, well, Master's young.
Yeah.
But DeGrave is not, and then also Fixer played it, and
Yeah.
I don't know where Wicked Joe's from actually.
Wicked Joe's in the UK right now, but I think he got eliminated around like midnight, a little bit past midnight for him.
And then I'm trying to think who else played. Did Ashley play? He's got the demos.
No, he didn't.
Okay.
The rest, I think, were people we don't know.
What was were any of the GBL guys particularly interesting to you?
They put up some good showings. There was a Sky versus El Moose game that was kind of exciting because they're both around similar skill. Oh, I think Fixer played Keyline Pine or whoever, and it was kind of close for a while on Metal 3. Yeah, it was good to get them in.
Metal 3 is a good map to play if you've got aim and not much else. So if you're coming from a game and you've got good aim and you're playing Fixer, pretty good pick. Yeah, I had my headphones in still at the beginning of the El Moose versus Sky game, but I was not watching, so I don't actually know how that ended up going. That would be a cool demo to watch too, even if someone has it, because then I could get an idea of
Which one did you want?
El Moose versus Sky.
Let me look.
Sky obviously knows some stuff about some things. I don't know El Moose. I don't think I've spoken to that person yet. Is Sky the same person as Ink Blue or Inky or something? Inko?
I'm not sure, actually.
I think the avatar is the same. Inky Binky. Inky Binky 3. The 3 is very important.
Got it. Wait. No, that's not the right one.
Wasn't his stream name like Ink Blue or something? I don't know. Because I followed him on Twitch, but I don't remember exactly what the name was. But yeah, sure, Inky Binky 3. whatever works. Sky's a lot easier to say, but Sky gets him confused with that, the other Sky. Echo was asking me to play some Diabolical earlier. Or no, he said later. So I might stream some Diabolical at some point. Although I don't want to spend the entire day in my chair.
Oh, wait. Okay, so I can send you a non-fucked version of Jamra versus Wicked Joe if you want.
Was it a good game?
Yeah, it was a pretty good game.
Then yeah, definitely want it.
And then, no, this is a Moose versus Degrave. I'm not sure if Ashley actually gave me... Maybe I just missed it.
Dude, animated butterfly, firefly models? Are you kidding me? It's crazy.
Yeah, Razgriz has been finding some really cool map models lately.
Does he still have deafening cicadas on his map, though?
Have what?
Deafening cicada noises.
Oh, right. Probably.
Yeah, well, that's stupid. He should change that.
He claims in SVN it's different, but I don't know.
I probably have only loaded the map in SVN. Yeah, I've got that demo looking good whenever you're ready.
Oh, I'm actually going to dip out now.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you said you were going to dip,
Yeah.
but you were still here,
Yeah.
so I wasn't sure. But yeah, man, thanks for doing this. We should do it
no,
again as much as possible.
All right, see you guys.
Peace.